everyone I know in love are all in town, and I've had enough of looking at the snow. I wish that I could go away there.
Hello again, my viewers. Welcome back to Kafengo underscore 254, our part 2 of our love story. Welcome back. Subscribe, like, and share. So, last time we left at the supermarket where I was taken by my kibwezi here. They requested me to pick whatever I wanted, and we are going to start from there. So we went to the supermarket. He told me to pick whatever I wanted. I didn't know his pockets. I just requested him to get in and pick for me whatever he could afford. I didn't want to pick for myself because I didn't want to give him a burden. Uh, so after that, we went to, he took for me juice, that is quencher, and some few stuff.
There was also what, queen cakes.
Hmm.
I remember you also bought queen cakes, and what else? And I think there was some chocolate, a piece of chocolate that you also took. So first date has happened. I visited her to her residence. We now came back. She was escorting me back to my campus or university. And in your house, Kibos, I think I came with high expectations. I thought going to a lady's house, I would see many things. So, but on arriving, you just had a few items. I think
Yeah,
you are having.
yeah. My house was very special. It was very special. I had only bed, a small mattress, a gas, that the meko, the just the small gas, two sufurias and two plates.
Yeah, and I think it was important because you see, for when you're starting life, in campus about going to the university, take your lectures, and then go back home. You don't need to expect too much. You want to fill in your house with chairs, have TV, have all that. So that simplicity is very important when one is starting life.
Yeah. So the reason why I decided to rent the house is because the hostel meals were not so good to me. So I just decided, at least when I'm alone, I can afford after paying the rent, one packet of unga can take me for a whole month, 2 kg of rice with tomato and potatoes, and that's how it was.
Yeah. So I think you went and I boarded a matatu after buying those few stuff from the supermarket.
Mhm.
I was left with, I think, 200 shillings. After taking my girl out buying a few items, I was left with around 200 shillings out of my 1,000 shillings I what I had. Then the fare, transport from where I was to board a matatu back to my university was around 60 Kenya shillings. So then from my 200, I was left with 140. And remember, we were just beginning a new semester. So I was not expecting pocket money from anyone at that point. So we just left, went to the car, boarded my matatu, and then left for the university. At that point, I kept on thinking about her as I was going to my university. And I also left her walking back to her residence. She will tell us what she was thinking about. And then also I arrived, I went to my hostel, and then I kept telling my friend the stories, how I went, now met the lady. At least at this point, I would remember the face very well. Having met her the second time, I was happy to have met her. The stories we had, we kept on bonding even more from that point. So we were just talking on phone, calling each other. We would chat. After chatting, we sleep at night. Before sleeping, every night. I think love at the beginning is too sweet. You cannot, a day cannot go before you talk to each other. So we would talk every night. We call each other before sleeping. We go for lectures. We chat. She would go also call. And I think you can also tell us what was ringing in your mind when you are now walking back to your residence.
So after visiting, when he left, my feelings started developing. Yeah, so I started feeling in getting in love with you. It was so fast. I wasn't expecting it. The more we continued to talk, the more the feelings were growing. So it was even hard to take a whole day. In the morning we must talk, in the evening we must talk. So it became a routine. It was so sweet. If anyone can tell when the love is new, no, even no advice you can get from anyone.
Yeah, so I think we kept on chatting, we were talking every day. We would go for lectures in the morning, and I think it was a routine. Every other Friday, after the first time meeting, it took, I think, 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, the Friday, I would go visit her where she was staying. We stayed there over the weekend. I come back on Monday. And I think sometimes I would even forgo the Monday lectures just to spend the good time with my pupils.
It's true.
So I would skip lectures on Monday. I think I remember we only had one lectures on Monday. The rest were happening now Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I would skip the Monday one because it was only one. I would come borrow notes from my camp comrades. I take the notes for Monday. Otherwise, I would spend the whole weekend and Monday with my pupils. And that means also she used to skip her Monday lectures so that we just stay together. And then we are there, we are not eating much, by the way. I think we used to eat ugali and
Skuma.
ugali and
And
skuma.
it used to be so sweet,
It
so
was,
delicious.
yeah, it was very sweet. So just take ugali and skuma. I think what we treasured most was just spending time together, not the food, not the money, not buying expensive, just spending time together over the weekends. Then now, after that, a time came.
Yeah, I think after visiting, you invited me to visit you at your campus, of which I did. I came, if I remember, I came on Friday. You kept asking me, "Have you left? Where are you?"
Yeah,
At some point, I lied to you. I've changed my mind. I'm not coming.
by the
But
way, I think after lying to me, you're not coming. I felt offended. I felt like I would even now stop dating this girl. You know, when you're expecting someone as a visitor, not as a visitor, but now as a girlfriend coming to visit you as a man, you wake up very early and start preparing. You're expecting a visitor, a special visitor for that matter, to come. And then a few hours after, she tells you that she's not coming. You feel so bad. But the day I feel like it's spoiled. So she told me I'm not coming. I changed my mind. I felt very bad. But of course, I think she was just pulling my legs.
Yeah, because I was just halfway the journey, almost alighting.
Yeah, so I think she came after alighting. But after telling me she's not coming, I even now stopped because at that time I showered very early in the morning. I was just sleeping on bed, waiting to be called to go pick her from the gate so that we would come back to my hostels. So I felt bad, but she kept on coming. She was halfway, all the way past a site center there, came through, and I called me when she already alighted at the gate that I've arrived. So I left my hostel to go for her at the gate, accompanied my campus roommate to go meet the new girlfriend that now I had.
And how was the dressing code of your kibwes
Yeah,
that day?
yeah, that day. Yeah, so the dress was color green, a green dress suit. She was looking like a chameleon.
It was a skirt suit.
Yeah, skirt suit that was color green. So me, I expected to see her in a casual wear.
Mhm.
You're going for a date, so just a simple casual wear could be a trouser and a top, could be short, any simple casual wear. But she was looking smart in her skirt suit. Yeah, so I picked her at the gate. Of course, hug is a must. Meeting your love, being again the second date. This was our second date.
Mhm.
So we then left to the hostel.
Mm. And it was freshers' night
Yeah, it was the same day
for your
happened to be
campus.
freshers' night for first year students.
Mm.
So we went to my hostel, of course, stayed a bit as we were storing. Then we left to a nearby joint. We didn't want to eat from the campus mess, so we went to outside the campus. There was a small center there, a hotel. They were doing some all variety of food. So with my roommate, she also had his girlfriend. So we went to the same hotel. We ordered for food. I think she was frightened. You were very afraid. You didn't ask for anything. You asked for food. Did you ask for food? I think I asked for gali and omena.
For you,
Then you, what did you ask for?
chapati. I think chapati and beans.
Chapati and beans. So it's not chapati and dengu, the green gram here. So then we ate. You didn't eat well. You were not eating well because I think the girlfriend to my roommate happened to be in the same campus. So she didn't eat well. And you being a new uh, girlfriend also, you did not want to eat. I don't know, why didn't
The
you eat well?
girlfriend didn't eat. So I was afraid why I was it is fear. It is that
Yeah,
fear
it is just
for the
a
first
mixed
time.
reaction for the first time.
You have your friends,
You
they are
have your
not eating,
friends.
they did order for food.
They're
So
also new friends to you.
yes.
So you didn't eat. Me, I ate my ugali. I finished and ate the chapati. After eating, of course, we left toward the university with her, just walking around with her, showing her all this, including visiting or passing by the location for Freshers' Night. Then we came back to the hostel after.
And while touring, I met my cousin. I didn't even know whether he works in the university. It was so coincidence. We just met. I was so surprised because I didn't know whether there is anyone who knows me, who knows I was there. So it was, hey, I was so shocked.
Yeah, so of course said hi to the cousin. I also said hi. Then we went back to hostel after touring the university with her. Stayed in the room up to around 8. Is it 8 or
Yeah,
9?
yeah.
8 or 9 p.m. Then my roommate also we had a few friends, campus friends who came to visit. So we escorted them. And because in campus there's a 10 to 10 rule, so you are not allowed to have a girlfriend in men's hostels past 10 p.m. And the vice versa is the same. You're not supposed to have your boyfriend as a lady in your hostels past 10 p.m. So we locked her in our hostel so that the patrons would not be able to pass by and find her in the room as we are escorting our other friends. Then after escorting the friends, I think I took a bit of time before coming back. And so but the good thing, we locked the room when we were leaving.
You are so lucky because I I could have left if you are not if it wasn't locked.
Yeah.
Although I didn't know the route to the gate, to the main gate, but you can't get lost.
Yeah. So I think we finally came back to the room, and that day you spend the night together, and we left, of course, the next day after 10, because 10 to 10 rule still applies. After 10, we opened the room, showered, and you had your breakfast. This time from the mess, the university mess. And then I escorted her to the gate. Not escorting her to go alone. I think I went with her
Yeah, you took me up to my
up
house.
to her house again. And I also
You spent there as
I
well.
spent there as well. I spent there as well, and I came back the following day, if not Monday. Because it was a weekend that time you visited. And after that, I think we kept on now chatting. Love was now blowing in the air. You would not think of anything other than the love itself. Around this time, I was in my 4th year at the university. You are doing your second year at the university at the same time. So I think after meeting, because we met again, the time we were meeting was still the 4th year. I was doing my last semester at the university. So I cleared the university. Of course, after the second date, we kept on chatting. Now it was my turn. I was visiting her every other day, be it Friday, be it Tuesday. Anytime I see my lectures are far apart, I would quickly board a matatu, the next matatu to
My place.
her place. We spend the day together, evening together, come back the next day or the day after. If the lectures were not following, then I cleared my campus. After clearing campus, I now had to move out from the university hostels. I joined a friend who was studying in the same university in a hostel outside the university, just along Thika Road. So I joined the friend outside. We stayed there with him as I was looking for a job. And I think I got my internship immediately after clearing the university. So I was to come from the friend's house, go to my internship. Weekends, I go visit my girlfriend where she was staying, and then life continued. And of course, doubts would be there. You say this girl, I'm in the university again. She's also in the university. There could be other gentlemen eyeing at her. In fact, there was one evening when I wanted to go visit her, but she told me she had gone to visit her friend about 20 kilometers away from her residence. But now she later came to tell me, you are in the house. What was happening that time?
The day you wanted to visit, I told you I went to visit my friend. So and gotten a job, which I was running. I was coming back. I was reporting at 2. and coming back to the house at 11 p.m.
Mm.
So I decided to lie to you because if you know I'm working, you'll ask me questions. But in real sense, all my classes were for morning hours.
And I think the fear was not knowing you're working. Because the job was for a night job. She got a job in a golf club.
Yeah, it was a golf club.
Uh,
I used to go in the morning. I attend my classes. When I come back to the house, I just change. I go to work. Then by 11 p.m. I was dropped at my house again because it was late. Being a lady.
yeah, so I think she found difficulty explaining that she got a job, a night job. So my quick thinking would be maybe she's doing some weird job at night.
And the job back then, I used to be paid 300 shillings per day.
Which was a lot
It
of
was
money.
a lot of
A
money
lot of that would
because
take us a whole weekend
yeah,
eating our girl skuma when I
yes,
go visiting.
it was a lot of money.
A lot of money.
So because of fear of losing my beloved,
Keep it low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden. I never